This is the E Factor.
Yes, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the E Factor. My name is D Apostrophe. Yeah, you know it. Today is what date is? Actually, today is the last day in July. That means that it's a wrap for July. See you never. We're never gonna meet any 31st July 2021 again, which is actually cool. So you're welcome to the E Factor. If you're a new factor,
come for the signature hack.
Hello.
So you're going to say hi.
Today I'm not really well, so
You've not been really back to back. Are we safe in the studio though?
I think
we pray we are in safe hands though.
God's got me.
Oh, okay. So I'll cover to all our new factors that your first time listening to the show, Charlie. Big ups to you. We hope you stick and stay with this family so that every weekend we try to make your weekend right. You Bob.
Yep. Is this your first time? Okay. So now what we do on the E Factor is first of all we have a segment where we teach you English.
Yep.
So what we previously used to do is we teach you words like words, but now we've added idioms. Very soon we're going to roll out like other things like confused words, wrong phrases, like all those things like that. But for now, inhale some lexicon. So our first word today is hooligan, and that means a violent young troublemaker, typically one of a gang.
Okay, so the next word is disgruntled, which means angry or dissatisfied.
And our idiom for today says put your foot down. Doesn't mean like put your foot down from whether it's hanging or anything. It just means that exert authority to put an end to something. So if people are like, you need to put your foot down and tell those weirdos, or you need to put your foot down and tell those hooligans that despite their being disgruntled, you don't really give a damn about their consent. Yeah,
okay.
There you go.
Who has eaten some wild pancake mix this morning? It looks like your English is kind of matching and everything.
My English is always spot on. Really,
I'm not saying it's not cool. Like the way you're able to. Well, it's not so difficult to do though. Anyways,
do it.
I should do what?
Yeah, if it's not difficult to do it.
To construct a sentence
with all these.
I would have actually done that, but you've already taken the lead, so I'll just pass.
And there you have it. That is how people run away from battles. Anyway, now like she mentioned, wild pancake and waffle mix. I didn't have that this morning, but I'll probably get that after the show though. So if you want that, 0241288133 or 0508606718 for wild pancake and waffle mix is like easy to use. Just put the content into a blender, add water, blend it, make sure it's smooth, put in your fry pan, and you are on your way to the best breakfast ever.
That is for the pancake, please. And if you want to make the waffle, you have to put that whole smooth thing in a waffle maker. Then you're sure going to get your good waffles for the morning.
Yep. So obviously it has to be thicker.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, okay, so if you want to record a podcast, a radio show, a YouTube show, if you want a DJ drop, if you want how do you call it,
a jingle,
all those things,
anything audible.
if you want like all those things, like
by those things he means anything audible.
Yes,
like he would want people to listen to. That's what he means.
Yeah, those things.
Hmm.
Now you call 0557221192. They're on Instagram at Wire Studio 7. I don't know what the 7 is for, but 7. Okay, perfection. Okay, anyway, so there you go. Now if you're looking for intuma, like
intuma, what is intuma?
It just rolled off my, really unbelievable. If you're looking for intuma, like I was just like, it just went like that. If you're looking for intuma, not the one that you wear in the morning and you're walking around, those weird ass people that do that thing. If you're looking for a cloth to sew very elegant, beautiful, amazing clothes for church, for the studio, anywhere,
like
Yardella is there for you. So they have these, like, I think it ranges from 13, there's 15 CDs per yard. So yeah, if you're tiny, just with 1 yard you can do something.
Says who?
You can actually sew a scarf or something. I don't know why people think so far as a cloth it has to be something
nobody
cover and slit or anything.
You
can even just take this whole arm off.
Yeah, you just use it. So if you want to use it to design
your
or anything, they've got like cool prints that you can use though.
Yeah, so 13 CDs, 0507656429. Now the number that I actually dread, 0550-889-128. I did it.
Okay.
They're on Instagram at Yardella_GH. So you can just get them that. Now, fit nerds, unfortunately, we are off the sex topic.
What is unfortunate about that?
Well, because I realized that a lot of people liked it. A lot of people texted me asking what my deepest, darkest sexual fantasy was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're crazy. Man. You're all crazy people. And I told them. So it's all good. And if I told you and you screamed, your head.
Thank God we are done with the whole sexual.
We'll be back with an actual aspect, and she's gonna, or he or she is going to be
more technical.
Get into it.
Yeah.
Bring all the signs, all the, the sex toys, like those kind of things that you can use to pleasure yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So it's gonna be perfect baby body. Now. Fitness, today I'm more concerned about what you take inside. Now all I have to tell you is limit your sugary intake, like as in the drinks that you take that are full of sugar, limit them. And this is because sugary drinks increase the risk of heart diseases and type 2 diabetes. So you have to watch the things that you take.
Unfortunately too, they happen to be like the most drinks on the market these days. Everybody seems to be producing all this.
They're those kind of things that you can just get on the go and
yes, like it's so common and it's not expensive.
And it's refreshing. I think that's basically why people.
Yeah, so that's people just grab and go. But actually, you just have to limit the whole intake and everything.
But easy like stop,
stabilize
but
things.
Don't get used to it like that. Like not stop, but I think once a week you're good to go. Yeah.
Once a week?
Yeah, once a week and just have one of them.
Okay.
Because for me, like this, I actually have these on a regular, every day.
Actually, you know that.
Yeah. So
regular take-offs.
Unbelievable. And if just in case you're wondering what you should do with yourself if you are not getting those sugary drinks, you can have water, you can have unsweetened teas, you can have sparkling water, you can have coffee, and that shouldn't be like so much. You should just the coffee intake should be regulated. Like pace yourself with that. Now, so that is it. For fitness, make sure that you don't take too much sugary stuff, please. I beg you, with my name, with the largest name. Now, moving on, zodiac signs. We are in Leo season still. July 23rd to August 22nd. Now, last week we did their elements and colors, what you guys are into, like colors and stuff like that. But now we're doing your strengths, weaknesses, likes and dislikes. So, strengths for Leo: creative, passionate, generous, warm-hearted.
Yeah, in their weaknesses, they are arrogant, stubborn, self-centered, lazy, and inflexible.
Now, they like the theater, they like taking vacations, they like being admired, they like expensive things, they like bright colors, they like having fun with friends. Yeah.
Talking about their likes, their dislikes, actually, they dislike being ignored, they dislike facing difficult reality and not being treated like a king or a queen.
I mean, I know a few people that fall in this range and they are the direct opposite of this, especially when it comes to their weakness, likes and dislikes. Yeah.
I don't think I know people really.
Unless of course I don't know them so well, but I don't see
I can't attest to that fact yet.
Anyway, so if you are in the Leo season, I don't know what you do to yourself, but well, that's what this thing says. Anyway, now
you could have just skipped that. You don't need to be so blunt on them.
I mean, I need to. Okay, so if you want to advertise with the eFactor 0557221192, we're on Instagram at eFactorGH, as you can get us on there and talk to us about anything. Now we're getting into the part of our the show that I kind of almost always look forward to, because I think that is what sets the pace for how the rest of the show goes.
Activity.
So if I'm feeling the vibe, then I think I come back with a different vibe. And like I said,
then it means DJ Infinity kind of didn't do his job right.
Not necessarily. No, not necessarily. I mean, a song of the week, it doesn't always have to be a song that I like. So yeah, it's
okay.
I mean, it doesn't mean all the songs that come on I actually like them. I mean, they're just songs of the week, which is popping. Anyway, so today we're going back in time. So how many of you remember this? Okay, fine. DJ Infinity, what do we have though? There you go. Now EL is like my, one of my favorites. So we're doing the whole Kalu thing. So that's a Kalu, bro. Song of the week, EL Kalu off Something Else album.
Let's listen to it.
Jesus, let's listen to it. Just what.
Yes, so on 8th of August, yes, so about Tehillah. Now, the international artists that are still coming on board is Phil Thompson, Prosper, Uchimana, and then there is Mike Stuckey.
Yeah,
right?
Mike Stuckey.
Yes, Emoji is on, Sissy Chum, all these people are on too. So please make a date beyond the veil.
There you go.
Come and let's unveil the things that are behind the veil.
Okay. Now,
this is the Christian setting, please.
Now we're talking. Now, how many of you have seen LOKI? I don't know how that is mentioned though. I've never seen it before. I see it around, but I've never watched it before. It's a series. It's called LOKI. LOKI or LOKI.
I've not.
LOKI. So I understand that Pat Thomas has a song that I Can Say. The title of the song is I Can Say, and it's been featured in that.
Is it like an international series?
Yeah.
Oh wow, then that's
all
a big
over
one.
Netflix.
Yo.
Even if it's not, it's still a big. Really, you see, this is the mentality that we have. Even if it is not international, it's still a big one.
I mean, I'm not trying to be being. No, we are in Ghana. There have been a lot of movies in Ghana where artist songs are being featured in the movies.
There's barely is nowadays that they do that.
Songs are always in the movies. We've never talked about it.
They don't do it. No, it's not on it like a feature. It's just like, okay, so I'm doing my music and I'm just I'm doing my movie and I'm just going to put the song in it. Like I want us to get to a part where, like if somebody has a movie, they actually call artists, right, to actually create soundtracks. Yeah, like that. We need to get there.
Okay, so that is what it is like.
Not necessarily like one of those songs, but he's actually getting credit for the fact that his song is in there.
Okay.
Like the way Bisakade has his song in the other movie.
Azonto Ghost.
No, it was an international movie. I've forgotten the title of this song, this movie. Oh boy.
Shatuality had his in a movie, one Spanish movie that came on Netflix. Forgotten the title though.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it was a movie that
so that's a big one for Pat Thomas. Now a Party in the Park 2021 that happened over the weekend, right? I think 24th.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw Kwabna was on there. D Black, Amrado,
Fleck,
Kamido,
Sefa,
what's his name? Mr. Drew.
Yep.
Yeah. So these.
Yao Tog was there too.
Yeah. Yao. Okay. Yeah. So that is. So that was that also happened. Now No Pressure is finally out. I'm sure you guys were hearing the whole no pressure. It's finally out. So so finally it was out. It came out yesterday, this 30th July. So you can get it on all streaming platforms from Spotify, Boomplay.
What is No Pressure?
iTunes. Sarkodie's album.
I mean, like just asking for the masses. Somebody might not know what No Pressure is.
Are you sure you actually
I knew it was Sarkodie's thing, but just saying somebody didn't know what am I even saying?
Okay.
Somebody didn't know. So I'm just, clarity's sake.
Okay.
So it's Sarkodie's.
No Pressure, Sarkodie's album.
Yes.
Songs on there. I think some singles have been out, like No Fugazi, Coachella, stuff like that. So you should just check that out. Now, Live with Kitty happened on 29th July. We saw Medical, we saw Kwesi Arthur, we saw Familia, and the likes. They actually performed, and it happened at Coco Vanilla. So that also happened on 29th July. Now, the Golden Boy release party is gonna go down on 31st July. Basement Bar and Lounge inside Kumasi City Mall. So if you're in Kumasi, make sure you pop up there. Yep. You are.
We are.
You're going to Kumasi.
We are.
But you are going to Kumasi.
We are.
Okay, so she's going to Kumasi. I'm gonna be out here now. So this is actually one of the biggest. I've actually wanted to talk about this, but maybe in the midst of a Man of God or something like that. But maybe we'll have those kind of conversations later. So Brother Sammy says he stopped singing during offertory because of breasts. Now I think we'll kind of move on and talk about that during lifestyle, because sometimes when I go to church, like yeah, I get why he'll say that though, and like I'm just a normal person, right? And like I'm not necessarily doing anything. I'm not singing. I'm not like the spotlight's not on me.
Come on, floor members, CFM.
Yeah. So like you go to church and some of the things that people are wearing is just
alarming.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you can't wear what you want to wear to church, but I feel like if it should just be decent, you know, because one thing that happens with like dressing and how you look is the attention. And we are there for one purpose, you know. So like on a normal day we even struggle to like kind of concentrate through a 5-minute prayer. You like begin like you're trying to pray and then like everything is just you just start thinking about like the weirdest things ever. Like when you are praying, I could just think of I have no idea, like something so stupid, like something let me see some of the things. Like what we going on? I'm not trying to pray right. No, not even that. Like that is even
your mind just drifts.
Exactly. By the time you see, you're thinking about you're probably even sex, like those kind of weird ass like things that don't have anything to do with prayer.
In the middle of prayer?
Yeah, it's so crazy. It's the craziest thing ever. So like it's very difficult even trying to like focus through a 5 minutes prayer, and then like you're just, even when they say close your eyes, you know, like in church, it's very difficult to like just let your eyes stay closed. Like you just for some reason you just want to open them. So imagine if there's a lady seated beside you, right? And then she's like probably all like her cleavage is like all in your face like that. That is, see, you can't necessarily say that, oh yo, like we're in the house of God. No. We're human. Like no matter what you do, bro.
The eyes has got to do what it's meant to do.
And some of the ashes, oh my God, Jesus Christ. It is crazy.
Oh wow!
The things that they wear.
You've been so passionate about it.
I thought, you know, sometimes when you see things like this, you feel like you're probably the only person who feels that way. So you not really talk, or maybe you're just a pervert, or you're like just carnal minded or something like that. But when somebody says things like this, and they're like, it's a whole struggle for him to actually stop singing during offertory because of boobs. That's like a big is big.
Is it that because he's singing and probably he's on the podium, he sees everybody, or probably when they are dancing, bro, and it
no matter where you are, you see those things.
I don't get why.
So no, imagine you like I usually like to sit at the back when I go to church. Now imagine even me seated at the back, I can see like so many things from there. Now imagine this guy who is actually in front of like everything, like the whole action
in the glare.
Yeah, I can imagine what he goes through. Because some of the things that people wear, somebody can like just cut like the slit, like was it the slit? Like just cut it to like a really compromising. It's so weird.
It's called Osofuwe Dodge.
Oh no, this is crazy.
I trick you.
What?
You trick the pastor.
It's crazy. That's what Brother Sammy is saying. So we're gonna talk about this more in like during lifestyle. So yeah. So yeah, we're gonna get to that. That is it for our updates. Anything else?
Nope. I think that is all about the TEF updates.
Yeah. So those were our updates. Now we're moving on to lexicon.
Lexicon.
Lifestyle. Sorry. So LL. It's Ellen. Anyway, so that is.
This is the E Factor.
All right, so yes, so we were talking about something, you know, earlier in our update, and we were just talking about the fact that Brother Sammy says he stopped singing during offertory because of breasts. Now I think it's just kind of continuing. Like we have a, how do you call it? Like for lifestyle, we're talking, or we're asking. We're having a discussion about what is appropriate for church, that is like clothing wise. So so question for you guys, what do you think is appropriate for church? Now for me, I feel like it should be it should just be decent. It shouldn't really expose any compromising body parts. That's all I think. It's just like that.
It has to be something that is appropriate, you feel comfortable in, and you think if somebody sees you in church, it's not going to be a problem. Most churches do. I think the Pentecostal churches and the Orthodox churches sometimes do have a line of dressing that you are supposed to use when you go to their churches. Yes, I think mostly it is these charismatic churches that you tend to have problems with extensively with the ladies dressing. I don't think the Pentecostals do have faced such problems like that.
There'll be a few rebellious people who just
they'll come and mix inside there, but it's not a rampant thing.
Yeah, but like honestly, like for me, like when I go when you are in church, like when you go for maybe a church program, right? And first of all, it even starts from the ashes. God, look, they could wear the weirdest things ever. I'm like, I've gone to parties and I've seen people even dress better than what you are doing.
What exactly was their dressing? Was it like a skirt or straight dress?
The girl, some of them are kind of big, and what they do is when they have any shirt, they actually tack the shirt in. It's like her ass is always like just there like that. Like, yo, like look at it.
That's
then another annoying thing. No, this is a wrong place to have peaches. Another very annoying thing is those goddamn panty lines. God of, it's so annoying. Like it's just there, like you can actually see, and you can actually feel the fact that no, this what you are wearing is like so tight. Really?
Now that gets me to the point where I see it's actually intentional. If a girl wears something that she knows her panty is going to be drawn in her backside, she knows. Okay?
She does.
Because first off, there are panty types and whatever that you have to wear with. If you know you're going to put on a silk dress, there's a panty you're supposed to put on. If you're going to wear trousers, there is. If you're going to everything, there is. So if somebody puts on a skirt and then you actually see the person's panty line drawn out there, it's a conscious effort.
Why would you know?
So why would the person do that? But I don't know. But they actually know that is the situation. And if they really want to control the situation, somebody might prompt you. Ladies do that all the time. So probably if your panty is drawn in your attire, they'll just prompt you that, okay, it's drawn. And you have a way that you can go into the washroom to actually address it proper. So somebody will just turn a blind eye and they wouldn't attend to it. And it's not cool. I mean, what are we looking for in church?
Exactly. I mean,
that's some sort of
just like one day throughout the week, like just dress well, like you know, you can still be decent and swag up. Like if you know you have like a very big ass, all you have to do is like when you have a shirt, like just put it on it. Like don't actually tack in. I don't know why you're tacking it. Like the hell, what is going on? It's just crazy. You see all them peaches?
Nah, they're trying
peaches in church.
Peaches in the wrong location.
It's crazy, man. And then those of you with your boobs, Jesus Christ, can you not do that? Some of them actually shine them, like you can see there with glitter. Like
then they put the cross inside
crazy.
There. Like Jesus is suffocating in church. I mean, suffocating your daddy's house.
Come on, man. I mean, even the people that probably would say maybe open-minded like that, like they wear like let's say white, right? They wear like the normal clothes to church, but it's not those kind of revealing. They don't do all those cover and slits and all those things. But if it's just a dress, it's just a very nice dress, cute, decent, and you're gone. Unless of course the other churches where
Okay, now I think because some churches are trying to sway from exactly what the gospel is, because initially it used to be if you wear something in church and it's actually not okay for it to be in church. There was the women fellowship that they actually talk about it. They kind of move to you, then they let you know exactly what it is you should be wearing in church. The women fellowship can't even discuss these things. The young girls are not even going for women fellowship anymore. We only go for the youth service because we think the women fellowship is for the elderly and married and old women. They have to go and know what is going on. Then we all stand out for the youth service. So I mean, we don't get to know exactly what to wear, what not to wear.
Man, It is crazy.
This is the E Factor.